live life slow, where laws were stern and justice stood, and people were behaving like they ought to good. There lived a little boy who was misled by another little boy, and this is what he said. Me and you tonight, we're gonna make some cash, robbing old folks and making the dash. They did the job, money came with ease, but one couldn't stop, it's like he had a disease. He robbed another.
As it gets closer to graduation, high school students start looking for the best colleges and universities to attend to start their journey towards a better future. That's when reality hits for most students. The cost of getting a good education is really high, and most students aren't able to go to the university due to that. And what has the government done to fix the problem? The United States seems like they like to fix problems around the globe but can't provide equal education to its students.
Federal student aid might be your best option. We offer more than $150 billion to students each year in the form of grants, loans, and work-study funds. And federal student aid can be used to pay for school expenses, such as tuition, room and board, and books and supplies. After you've filled out the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, you'll receive an award letter from each school you list on your FAFSA. This letter explains both the federal and non-federal financial aid options that a school is offering you. So let's talk about federal aid. If you qualify for and receive a federal grant, you won't have to repay the money. That will definitely help offset the cost of school, but you may still need additional help. If so, a federal student loan might be your answer. Remember, a student loan is just like any other loan. It's borrowed money that will have to be repaid with interest. If you plan to take out a loan, consider federal student loans first. Compared to private student loans, federal student loans often have lower fixed interest rates and offer many benefits that you won't find otherwise. For example, when it's time for you to repay your federal student loan, your loan servicer can work with you to find the best repayment plan for your individual needs. Plus, you may be able to adjust your loan payments based on your income. You also may be able to defer your federal loan payments, deduct student loan interest on your taxes, and even consolidate your eligible federal student loans into one loan with one monthly payment.
This is a big one, staggering debt from student loans. Everyone is told a college education is a way to get ahead. College tuitions, though, keep going up. So does the borrowing. And we just hit an awful milestone. Our nation's combined student loan debt has now hit $1 trillion. That averages out to $24,000 per student. It's now larger than credit card debt in this country. And
today, the College Board, which runs the SATs, says tuition and fees at four-year private colleges are up 4.4% from last year to an average of $28,500, and up 8.3% at public schools to more than $82,000.
Hi, everybody. Earlier this week, I visited with students at Georgia Tech to talk about the importance of higher education in the new economy and how we can make it more affordable. In an economy increasingly built on innovation, the most important skill you can sell is your knowledge. That's why higher education is more than ever the surest ticket to the middle class. But just when it's never been more important, it's also never been more expensive. The average undergrad who borrows to pay for college ends up graduating with about $28,000 in student loan debt. That's why my administration has worked hard to make college more affordable. We expanded tax credits and Pell Grants, enacted the largest reform to student loan programs in history, and fought to keep interest rates on student loans low. We've acted to let millions of graduates cap loan payments at 10% of their income so they don't have to choose between paying the rent and paying back their debt. I've sent Congress my plan to bring the cost of community colleges down to zero, because 2 years of higher education should be as free and universal as high school is today. But all of us, elected officials, universities, business leaders, everybody needs to do more to bring down college costs, which is why this week I unveiled another way that we can help more Americans afford college. It doesn't involve any new spending or bureaucracy. It's a simple declaration of values, what I call a student aid bill of rights. It says that every student deserves access to a quality, affordable education. Every student should be able to access the resources to pay for college. Every borrower has the right to an affordable repayment plan. And every borrower has the right to quality customer service, reliable information, and fair treatment, even if they struggle to repay their loans. That's it. Because making sure that students aren't saddled with debt before they even get started in life is in all our interests. In America, a higher education cannot be a privilege reserved for only the few. It has to be available to everybody who's willing to work for it. Thanks, and have a great weekend.
Every year, millions of Americans enroll in college. Back in 1952, a year's tuition at Harvard cost us $600, which is equal to $4,962 today. But in 2012, the actual cost is more than $36,000. That's a huge increase, and it's getting out of control. Over the past 25 years, tuition has increased yearly 6% higher than the inflation. To keep up, students are now borrowing more money. 2/3 of all students are now in debt, and the average graduate owes $25,000 on student loans alone. Total national student debt is over $1 trillion. More than total national credit, over 88% of its revenue came from federal programs.
We need to invest in the future of this country.
I'm wondering where the day went. The clouds have me shrouded in gray, but I'm still out pounding the pavement. Drowning the herb, I pound around some brown paper. Drowning the label now, drowning in paper. Went out of cool, I'm down with the